this video, I'll show you the advanced chord selector in RapidComposer, including the circle of fifths and the Tonnetz. These tools make chord selection, editing, and harmonic exploration very easy, and they can be used in several different ways inside RapidComposer. Before we dive into the details, let me quickly mention that the chord preview instrument can be set under Settings, Preview. In my setup, it's a string sound, but you can choose any instrument you like for chord auditioning. You can open the chord selector by pressing F10 or by clicking on a chord in the master track and choosing the palette button. With that in place, let's take a look at the chord selector and how it works. The chord selector is a universal tool for working with chords. It's divided into two parts. The top half is the target of the selection. This can serve three different purposes. You can replace chords on the master track. When you select a new chord, it immediately updates the current chord on the master track, and you can also move forward or backward to replace the next or previous chord. You can edit chord progressions in the top bar. Here, you can insert or remove chords, preview the whole progression, and even save it or drag and drop it directly into your composition. And you can preview phrases. With one click, you can hear the edited phrase in the phrase editor or even audition phrases from the phrase browser and the composition using the chord you select. This makes the chord palette much more than just a chord chooser. It's a real hub for experimenting with harmony in context. Let's start with the circle of fifths. The circle of fifths is especially useful when working with the church modes such as major, minor, Dorian, Phrygian, and the others. The circle shows chords and keys arranged by fifths. Moving clockwise means each step is a perfect fifth up, and counterclockwise is a perfect fifth down. If you move just one step around the circle, you're making the smoothest possible modulation. But if you jump across the circle, you get the maximum contrast since they share no notes at all. This makes the circle of fifths perfect for both smooth transitions and dramatic modulations. In RapidComposer, you can simply click any chord on the circle to replace the target chord. This way, you're not just looking at a chart, you're directly composing with it. Now, let's look at the Tonnetz, or tone network in German. This is a two-dimensional lattice that shows harmonic relationships between chords. Horizontally, you move in perfect fifths. Moving along one diagonal takes you through minor thirds, while the other diagonal moves in major thirds. Every chord is represented by a triangle, and neighboring chords differ by only one note. That makes it ideal for smooth voice leading and creative substitutions. You can click directly in the lattice to select a major or minor chord, and even toggle extra notes if you want extended. Scale notes are shown with blue borders, while the chord tones are filled with green. With the Tonnetz, you can literally walk through harmonic space, building progressions where each step feels natural, but also discovering chords you may not have thought of otherwise. Together, the circle of fifths and the Tonnetz give you two different but complementary views of harmony, one rooted in functional key relationships and the other focused on smooth voice leading. That was a quick overview of the advanced chord palette in RapidComposer. I encourage you to try building your next progression using the circle of fifths or the Tonnetz. You'll find it both intuitive and inspiring. Try it yourself in the demo version of RapidComposer at musicdevelopments.com, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your questions in the comments. Check out the next videos on the screen.